Think about this for a second. If your income magically doubled tomorrow, would you actually be wealthy 12 months from now? For most people, the answer is no. This reveals a harsh reality. Financial struggle is rarely a matter of how much we earn, and almost always a matter of the flawed systems we use to manage it. We are biologically wired for lifestyle creep. The moment our income rises, our brains instinctively find new ways to spend it, often on high-end electronics or gadgets that offer immediate but fleeting satisfaction. This behavior scales. High earners fall into the exact same trap, sinking their surplus cash into luxury status symbols and depreciating cars, rather than the assets that could secure their future. T. Harv Eker, a leading voice in behavioral wealth principles, identified that the difference between the rich and the poor starts with how they perceive a single dollar. A scarcity mindset treats money as paper to be burned for today's comfort. A wealthy mindset treats every dollar as a seed, specifically intended to be planted, nurtured, and harvested in the future. Because our biology is tuned for instant gratification, building wealth is impossible without a strict behavioral management system designed to protect us from our own instincts. The 6-account system is an automated behavioral tool. You apply it to every paycheck, the moment it hits your account, using only your post-tax income as the starting point. You start by allocating 50% to necessities, the baseline costs of survival like rent and food. Another 10% goes into long-term savings, creating a buffer for the inevitable big-ticket expenses down the road. Then you establish the engine of your wealth, the financial freedom account. 10% of your income goes here and stays here. This is your untouchable capital, used exclusively to acquire assets that generate passive income. To prevent the psychological burnout that comes with extreme frugality, you also mandate a 10% play account. You are forced to spend this entire amount every single month on whatever makes you happy. No guilt allowed. The final 20% is split evenly. 10% for education, to ensure your skills keep pace with the market, and 10% for giving, to maintain a sense of purpose and balance. This closed-loop framework is designed to bypass willpower. It forces you to build wealth, invest in yourself, and enjoy your life simultaneously, making long-term growth a mechanical certainty rather than an emotional struggle. This system works at any scale. Eker cites a woman drowning in debt who began this process with just $1 a month. The 10 cents she put into her investment account seemed insignificant, but she refused to break the discipline. She was no longer a person in debt. She was a person who managed their money. As her income grew, her percentages remained the same. Those dimes turned into tens, then hundreds, and eventually thousands of dollars. The habit of management carries more weight than the dollar amount. By starting with whatever you have, you rewrite your identity from a victim of your finances to a master of them. If a system this effective exists, why do most people fail to use it? The answer lies in the friction created when we try to do something new. We call that friction fear. Our capacity to grow wealth is restricted by our willingness to be uncomfortable. Because we tend to avoid the risks and the learning curves that wealth requires, our comfort zone and our wealth zone end up occupying the exact same space. If you refuse to face the discomfort of investing, the ego bruising of education, or the discipline of a budget, your net worth will stay locked within the tiny box of what feels safe today. The only way to increase your wealth is to act despite the fear. When you intentionally step into the unknown, your comfort zone stretches, and as it stretches, it creates the room necessary for your wealth to follow. Financial freedom is the result of a mechanical process. By automating your accounts, you force yourself to learn, to save, and to expand your boundaries until your passive income eventually exceeds your costs of living. Do not wait for a better salary to start. Divide your next paycheck into these 6 accounts immediately, and find one financial action this week that makes you uncomfortable. That is where the growth begins. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, hit subscribe, and share this video to make sure you see the next installment.